Yo, Big Kish back up in here. We are reacting to Retroactive Channel. Andrew Schultz allegations just got worse. Just got much worse. My bad. But yeah, we about to look into this video. About to react to. I will leave a link in the description. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Now, I'm not saying it's Kendrick. It's probably just a one random fan with like millions and millions of dollars that he would like to deploy to protesting a show in Hawaii of mine. Probably has nothing to do with the team freaking out and in shambles because they've never been made fun of on the internet.
I think that the dudes around him is going to laugh at whatever he say regardless. And it's disgusting, bro.
Oh, like the shambles you'll be in when you realize the internet knows you're allegedly friends with the Alexander Brothers.
Oh, who's the Alexander Brothers? We got to look this up. Y'all look up who's the Alexander Brothers and y'all put it in the comment section. I don't know who the Alexander Brothers. Christmas Saturdays are for the boys. So Andrew Schultz is right here. You could tell by his ears. So he's with the Alexander brother. Whoa. We got him. Predators move in flocks. Those, came from, we got something, y'all. We got something.
Allegedly friends with the Alexander Brothers, Florida's own real estate Tate Brothers, to sum up their charges quickly. Allegedly, here's Andrew Schultz hanging out with them for Christmas Saturdays with the boys in a photo. There isn't much else out there, but their crimes are alleged between 2010 to at least 2021, so the timeline lines up. While it doesn't mean anything for Andrew legally right now, reputation-wise being friends with those brothers looks extremely bad. Implications. Schultz.
Hold on, let's read that, y'all. I'm not some Kendrick stan. I've been on here defending Schultz's right to make jokes even when they're not funny, but 30 plus and track allegations against your supposed friends is, from what I've read, DOV is the one who introduced them and has been friends with them since their high school, so it's hard to. Oh, wow. He friends with these motherfuckers.
Schultz might be right that Kendrick's a hypocrite for working with Dr. Dre, but it still isn't his actions. If Schultz was allegedly holidaying with diddler traffic men, that's different. That's a hell of a lot more questionable than LA guy endorses LA hip-hop legend despite past crimes of abuse.
And their only reactions go, oh, you're racist. Oh, you're so racist. Because you want to butt fuck my guy.
The brilliant dark humor genius Andrew Schultz pulls out the race card. Then Andrew responds to the allegations partly.
So one of my exes, she has been turning 29 for the last 5 years. Her on X Factor saying she's 23. And I'm like, wait a minute, this girl's lying about her age. They believed the lie. Now they're posting it trying to turn me into pedophile. So the Kendrick fans are just going.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Racist. These are their two things they do.
Mind you, she is black, so they're calling you a racist, and your ex-girlfriend was a black girl.
Andrew's ex-girlfriend claimed a few days after his first Netflix series in 2020 that he was the worst boyfriend ever. Excuse the flowery language, but YouTube hides things otherwise. Alleging he used her toothbrush to clean his shoes to then put it back for her to use. Yelling matches control. All allegations again. Who knows what's true or not. Pinch of salt, grain of sand, this doesn't align with the Schultzy the internet knows, surely. Later she messaged Red Bar's Jules and stated that Akash and his friends had apologized to her privately and that according to his ex, allegations of course true or not who knows, she states high school girls were part of the DM allegations just like Chris D'Elia. Again, not my information or allegations,
It's coming out. A hit dog holler, y'all. Y'all know this. And this is why he attacked Kendrick the way he did, because when Kendrick just, he ruffled some feathers when he said what he said. When he said what he said, it wasn't just about Drake. He was talking about the whole industry. And he felt it. A hit dog holler. Let's get it.
Simply restating what has been publicly stated by Schultz's ex-partner. No predatory leads here, Mr. Goodman. Andrew actually addressed this on his show years ago. This isn't the first time, and
I didn't know it happened. My retard ex from decade ago did a post a few days in after the Netflix thing. This I was wearing too much makeup and took some of my makeup off.
That's abusive?
No, this is abuse. It gets even worse. One time, he cleaned his sneakers with my toothbrush. That is true.
He think it's funny.
Of course, in an incredibly jokey way, with all of his lackeys balancing out the seriousness with laughs. A nice build-up to show, oh, she's just jealous of my newfound success, slathered with, oh yeah, and I, a massive sneakerhead, did clean my shoes with her toothbrush. Then adding on, but I didn't know is too late.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know it was her toothbrush. I just thought it was an old toothbrush. But it's not like intent.
What happened when you found out that it was?
I died laughing. I was like, oh, that's why you've been sick, dumbass. Should have been brushing your teeth with the ground.
And then
that's how you get sick, when you brush your teeth with the ground.
And then you stopped.
What do you mean I stopped? I did it once.
Oh.
I wasn't doing it every day.
Oh.
I just grabbed what I thought was my toothbrush. I cleaned it, and I guess I didn't throw it in the garbage.
Wait, hold on, time, wait. You thought it was your toothbrush.
Yeah, it's not like we had different bathrooms or something.
No, but which
But
means
how do you not know what your
would-
toothbrush is? That's wild. How
So I got mad
you just see a
toothbrushes.
toothbrush there,
Yeah.
I had toothbrush
But you
back in the
put
day for
it
the
back.
hose.
You did put it back. I just left it on the thing. Look,
He really think he's a little kid. I want y'all to look at why he can't adjust himself or sit regular. Notice he still do that to this day. He gotta have his foot up on his leg and all that. He really think he a little like oh, this is a sleepover we're having, and come on guys, and bruh, dude 40, man. Word, he's bonding, boy.
honestly, I don't remember the whole thing, but it wasn't my intent.
From I didn't know it was hers, to I thought it was an old toothbrush, to I thought it was my toothbrush. Damn, Andrew, you're jumping from lie to lie quicker than Brendan Schaub. Lightspeed Luigi. A partner knows what the other partner's toothbrush is. A dirty cleaning brush would not go in the same place. Do I have to state the obvious that accident is impossible?
I hear the locks on the bathrooms at the hotels work great.
Wait, hold on a second.
I'm completely missing something. I want to know what the fuck is going on.
This dude gotta stop. He got to go.
Listen.
Your man got to go.
So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I see what's going on here. When I'm shining, someone's a little upset. Or when your boy's shining out here.
But I was trying to sing too.
Full
like,
moon.
I
Every time you
would-
look up, oh, it's my toothbrush.
her outfit
Because you're
was
gonna have
too
to
Her
fight
outfit was
other
too
dudes.
sexy. We were going to hang out with blacks.
It might have been a benefit of the doubt situation if he wasn't a sneakerhead who then admitted it on a podcast to hundreds of thousands of people, masquerading it as a joke. And to have this whole very rehearsed feeling segment where they all laugh along deeply to make it seem not as serious as claimed, I mean...
Really go to a room?
He went to the scene.
It's just a genius comedian at work, guys. Stop hating. You don't understand. He's just doing jokes. He's just doing his job, etc. While some will still say, whatever, it's a Scorndex. Here's Charlamagne, who's probably spent more time with Schultz than most people on the planet, confirming these suspicions further.
First of all, I told you not to talk about this because I feel like you owe Sarah more than that, and I could see why she would be upset about you
and cry anyway.
discussing.
Well, wow, I didn't realize that was a thing. I thought you were doing it for me. And I'm obnoxious, and I know that might be hard to deal with in these kind of things, but I just need to feel that I can be that way.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being in a relationship with Schultz?
Oof,
He's
tough.
not gonna let you talk.
Tough.
anything he says, you better agree with. If you don't agree with it, I can see you sitting there asking her all night, do you understand where I'm coming from? So you don't see what I see? You don't see what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? That right there could drive a sane motherfucker insane.
Absolutely.
You need a 17-year-old.
I need a 17-year-old.
You need somebody.
Yo. They've been getting away with too much. You heard what Charlamagne's guy say? He said you need a 17-year-old. This is wild, y'all. Check it out. This is wild.
I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? That right there could drive a sane motherfucker insane.
Absolutely.
You need a 17-year-old.
I need a 17-year-old.
You need somebody.
Being though that don't nobody watch that shit, they not able to get called. Ain't nobody gonna call them out. Cause we haven't heard this stuff. That's wow.
Nah, that's just a joke with no truth to it at all. Andy's great. Schultz clearly wants the clout Kendrick can bring his new special, and that's part of his doubling down act. The double allegations instead should help.
Not offensive to us in terms of like, oh my God, I can't believe I heard that, but offensive just to the art of comedy.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
Maybe you can go for the world record on first comedian ever to have 2 specials in a row with long hidden gambling ads to show us what true art is.
So you took it to violence and you tried to censor my art. You did 2 no-nos for me. And I reacted accordingly.
And we didn't.
All while you try to paint Kendrick fans as crying over jokes, you demanded Jeff Wittick apologize for his jokes about you. Not even jokes, just stating the truth of your fans believing your special would only be available on your site for it to be then on YouTube for free. You are the Karen who wants apologies for jokes. Talk about projection. And here's a funny issue with Schultz being so sure this white comedian line is directly about him. The bars around it are directly about PDF allegations. What Cat Williams said on Club Shay Shay to kick this year off. Maybe Kendrick heard some rumors on the sort of company the entertainment industry keeps. Hilariously, Schultz probably hasn't heard the whole song, so he doesn't realize the rest of the lines around it are the worst sort of allegations, and with the company he allegedly keeps.
Nothing is changing over here. Everybody's trying to be like, would you make these jokes about whatever? It's like, no, y'all are just finding out about me.
That's exactly what it is. And you have every right to be offended at everything that has come out of Andrew Schultz's mouth.
Welcome to the show.
And you can
Many are saying it's just jokes, who cares, especially his Kendrick bit, but as Cat Williams put it,
is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are.
I'd slightly disagree with Cat too, as Chappelle's Bill Cosby, he saves more than he bit is great. It can be done. It just has to have joke structure timing be somewhat clever beyond just shock factor, as we found out with this bit. Andrew then responded with a clip of it to troll, but that's literally the exact scene Cat was referencing, saying he tried to get it cut from the movie, so Andrew's really enjoying the trolling at this point, or he didn't see the podcast, or Ice Cube's response, etc.
Everybody gets these jokes. You are free to react however you want. Like, if you don't like a joke that a comedian says, like, God bless you, you're allowed to feel that way, 100%. Once you start going, hey, comedians, you're not allowed to tell jokes like that, that's where we're gonna have an issue. Because now you're telling me how I can express myself and what my art is.
You're free to act however you want
That's
or
not
not like
art.
the joke. I'm willing to deal with the consequences of my jokes. He says all this, but the hours on Brilliant Idiots don't suggest that. Which is why Charlamagne even says,
none of us should be bothered by this, right? And that's right. You're acting a little bothered. You're acting a little bothered.
and reacting as he said, well, that's all Kendrick did to his joke. He's not saying Schultz should be censored, he's telling his own community to clap back. Yes, it's subjective, but even his own people ended the segment with,
Let's go on to some topics.
Let's talk some sports, dude.
even they were sick of it. It's even weirder now with these allegations on top. Just makes it much funnier as if it was never about Andrew at all.
I don't think he was talking about you.
He better not be.
And it dug up his own allegations, and he spent, what, an hour plus with 2 weeks plus preparation, making some of his least impressive bits to date. Go Andy. But at least we did get Epiphany Schultz, who didn't know the white comedian line is on the first track, which makes his ego explode further.
Wait, did Whacked Out Murals make it in the top 10?
It had to. That's the first record. Yeah. First record always trends.
I know
Wait,
Squabble Up.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Squabble Up is number 1.
You said something that I was unaware of. You're saying the first song on the album is my
That's
song?
not true.
You opened the song with Schultz? The first song on the album got Schultz?
He really think he's a part, like he's the reason why that song is successful. He don't understand, like, ain't nobody gonna be rocking with him. The only reason why I'm doing these videos is to put it in people's heads, like, yo, this stuff not cool, and he getting exposed right now.
Schultz.
It's the intro.
Epiphany Schultz appears again, as Shane Gillis said, ego ready to create a black hole. If Andrew is for you, please throw on the giggling knee stompers and have a blast. Is it much to expect he knows the first thing about the topic he's going to be talking about that day? Or just do zero research and stay afloat your stereotype comedy nonsense? That's enjoyable as a listener. Andrew Schultz reveals that Kendrick Lamar fans have sent threats.
Kendrick really is the Taylor Swift of hip-hop. So wait, y'all can my daughter, but I can't your man?
I think we shouldn't.
No, hold on.
We shouldn't.
No,
we
hold
shouldn't
on.
conflate Kendrick fans with what Kendrick is on, though.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, because I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't conflate Kendrick fans and what Kendrick is on.
You gotta know that
fans are ridiculous.
You gotta know the power of your words. What they're telling me right now is to know the power of my words.
So Andrew cooked up the I'll smash Kendrick bit because his fans sent threats during his 2-week Thanksgiving flagrant podcast break after the white comedian's line. And ironically, his fans sent threats during his 2-week Thanksgiving flagrant podcast break after the white comedian's line. And ironically, his ex claims the same thing is happening to her with flagrant fans the whole past 4 years. The people messaging Andrew with threats for Kendrick are wrong and insane, but they could say the same thing. Each DM can claim, I'm just a comedian. It was just shock humor. It wasn't a natural threat. Which is exactly what Andrew would say about his I would smash Kendrick in a cell bit.
Nothing is changing over here. Everybody's trying to be like, would you make these jokes about whatever? It's like, no, y'all are just finding out about me.
That's exactly what it is. And you have every right to be offended at everything that has come out of Andrew Schultz's mouth.
Welcome to the show.
Most people saw Schultz's bit and went, okay, while Schultz and his fans coped that everybody was extremely offended by his dark humor brilliance and they just don't get it. There aren't limits to what Andrew can say, keep doing the same jokes every podcast. But as George Carlin said, comedy is usually punching up, or simpler than that, funny, which many didn't find Andrew's bit to be all that well constructed. Patrice O'Neill, Carlin, I don't want to speak for them, but based on the comedians they openly despised, I think they would have roasted Rogan's friends endlessly. The same way Norm Macdonald did with the Death Squad, as Joe Rogan hilariously called his comedy group once. Inspiration for the couch guzzlers. To Andrew and Akash, they predicted Drake would win the beef, so to them they're punching down at Kendrick.
He's also a retard. Yeah. And if you know him well enough,
this dude, man. This dude right here got to go, man.
you know that is the kind of retard shit he would do without knowing it.
Here's
like,
the thing.
That's just a toothbrush. I'll just use that.
Insinuating Kendrick paid them is just hilarious work though. Great joke, Schultz. And if you're a dirty, stinking allegation man like everybody else in the Rat Pack, let's call them, well, adios to Youth Luigi. May the odds lead flagrant to the same grave as the fighter and the kid.
I don't understand what got into you. This made you say you was gonna Kendrick.
Whoa. I said make sweet love.
I follow comedic culture. I watch the comedians. I enjoy them. They are invincible. Yeah. When I watch them, I look and I go, there's no point that you could do something that actually damages what they develop.
And while many think this will only help Andrew's dark humor brand of genius, if the venues Andrew Schultz tours at hear about his allegations, they won't take on potential litigation or issues for his ticket sales. They'll just book another comedian. The joys of making jokes about controversial topics when, forgot my ex's allegations, or that my old pals are on trial for the worst crimes imaginable now. Allegedly. Andrew Schultz out of 10 once again. And thank you for watching.
Not offensive to us in terms of like, oh my God, I can't believe I heard that, but offensive just to the art of comedy.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
Yeah, bird of a feather flock together. So he with those guys. I'm telling you, stuff gonna slowly start coming out about this dude. There's something going on with him. And mentally. Y'all let me know what y'all feel, man. Dude got to go. His little sidekick get on my nerve. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the video. I will leave a link in the description. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.